Hi everybody, welcome to another video from Chromeo Production. I went to Border Wars at Rad Torque Raceway in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada on June 6, 2026 to see Shaun, Nooo guy, and Justin Danger Nunley race at Border Wars. Not to just watch those two guys race, there was other racers, so I watched them, and here's all the races and cars that I've seen at the track. There was some motorcycle racing.
There's a couple people I want to introduce. You know them, you love them. These guys are the reason that you are here today. Let's start with Shaun, the No Way guy, Umscheid, and Justin Danger Nunley. Thank you guys so much for doing this here in Edmonton. All the fans are here, and thank you for bringing Freedom Plus to Canada so everybody in both Canada and the USA can check it out. They're going to start to play some bets at home. But before we get into that, you guys got some negotiating to do because you guys are going to be the first pair out on the track. So let's hear it.
So I want to say first, on behalf of me and John, thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to put something like this together and get Freedom Plus on board. So it's a Canada versus US. We have to be able to broadcast this to everyone. So yeah, thanks for coming. Be sure to thank our sponsors too. We couldn't have done this without all our sponsors. Powertrain Products, like they stepped up huge to the main reason we can put this on. So.
All right, let's get into it. Right, I think the biggest question right now in my mind is lane choice. And I honestly think since I drove 2,500 miles, hauled the truck all the way up here, right? The hospitable thing, since you're at your home track, you won the last race. You picked the track.
This is my home track though.
Well,
It's my home province, but I drove 2,500 miles for you to break last year. We didn't even get leave. I think we should flip.
I disagree.
Well, I'll give you lane choice if you run before me.
No, we can't. No, no, listen, let me say this.
One sec. What do you guys want to see?
It doesn't matter. This is between us.
1/8 mile or 1/4 mile? Run it on the back, right? Yeah. Yeah, quarter. It's got to be quarter.
No, listen. No, you gotta listen. We agreed to run it back from last year, right? I lost in the pits. It was an 8 mile. It was an 8 mile race. The first race isn't. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. If I win, when I win, I will give you a 1/4 mile on the second hit.
Second hit?
On the second hit, I'll give you a 1/4 mile. and I get lane choice.
Geez, they're asking for everything.
I'll get more. I'll give it. Yeah, well, I'll be more generous. I'll be more generous on second.
First
Deal?
Yeah.
Okay. First hit, I'm left lane, and we're running an 8 mile.
All right.
Deal?
Deal.
Good luck.
You too.
You're good.
All right, that's it. Our first run, Shaun versus Justin, is going to be full radial prep, 8 mile. Let's give it up for everybody that's here. Boys that put this event on. As Canadian as this guy, you're going to want to be a part of this. Thank you so much for joining us. I think they're driving pro mods. Let's do a burnout past the line. Both running a turbo setup. They're going to spool up and bump. Justin is the first in the green. All those gangsters should be by stick shift shootout. We'll be doing your first call in about 2 minutes. Please be ready. Stick shift shootout.
All right. How about we just athlete? You guys want to meet or hear about the new guys that are on the block here to throw some motor assisted yoga for you this morning or what? All right, let's introduce you. All right, please hear perform for you guys.
All right.
On the bike.
Something a little different. Obviously, you still wanted a truck, of course. You can't go away from the truck. That's neither you Bob Cook actually here in the right hand lane, Napa lane, had a Roy Minister. After driving a little ways.
Attention, all stick shift shootout, all stick shift shootout. Make your way to the lanes behind Look Gangsters. All stick shootout to the lanes. All stick shift shootout. Come on down. All stick shift shootout competitors to the lanes.
Yeah, we've got a lot going on. We've got a quad, snowmobile, dirt bikes, cars, everything. Wheelie on the quad.
And what's on it?
Across.
We had a stunt show with a snowmobile, motorcycle, and a quad.
Fully hanging off the side. Completely upside. Let's get them all off the same time. Back lift. Back lift. Let's go. Sure you know the conditions. This guy ain't messing around. All right.
And a backflip.
Whoop. Look, mom, no hands.
treasure. I don't talk about the car, but my car is a grand.
Jim, shoot out to the lane. You're not here. We need you. It's time to party.
Got some NOS.
Now goes that full pull, 13:20 all the way to the quarter mile for stick shift and what you brung. That means we are going to see some. Let's see. This is going to be something you don't want to miss. In the pits, X275, you are 25 minutes away from your first call to the lanes. That is exactly 1 hour after the last pass. X275, when you pull into the lanes, lanes 1 and lanes 2, please. Lanes 1 and lanes 2. basically your neighbor. You'd hope. Oh, it smells great. McIsaac. Yeah, it does. Hopefully we don't have any more decorating for that.
This is a car. I don't know if you drive this car, but this Nova is.
It is. It's gorgeous.
This car I've seen probably for the majority of my life. It was previously owned by Bob Repton. Now I know him as Uncle Bob B.
Okay.
I call him.
X275, Little Gangsters on standby. Little Gangsters, please come into lanes 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, and drop. Good old Irish goodbye. Don't even tell anyone you're leaving. X275, this is your 10-minute window. X275, 10-minute window. Little Gangsters, we will need you in the lanes immediately following X275. Oh, lanes 3, 4, and 5. Origin drop, round 1. Look at that. Incredible. I can't even see the track anymore. They knew what they were doing. They wanted something. So. Is that our new top? That's almost a full section faster. That's the new 2027. First to get a chip draw ready and need all drivers present under the tower. Yeah, there's a lot of them out here. You were saying that. Oh, they're just such good cars. That's pretty. It looked close off the start, but they're blowing away. The best thing about racing is everyone's supposed to each other here.
emergency staging, no nothing. Just get in there.
It's all business.
Not messing around your day, that's the start.
He thinks he's dropping the kids off at daycare. So we got the 7-8. Oh, there's a lot of cars. It's easy to lose track.
So many people, so many different cars. So it's awesome. And our hometown guy out of Morinville, Alberta, Daniel O'Connor.
Once again, Little Gangsters and X275, you guys are both on standby. Little Gangsters, X275, both on standby. Press tractors. Chip draw for Little Gangsters and X275 will still run prior to Little Gangsters. But we need all of our Little Gangsters up here to get a chip draw rocking and rolling. As soon as the mics come on. Yesterday. Yeah, these are great camera angles.
to say what we haven't had any of so far, but
X275 to the lane. X275 keeps one and two. Little gang to the lane. Little gang to the lane. Will pair the first lane car, followed by a pair of 1077. Wow, he is the man. Run what you brung ladder will be generated shortly and at the base of the tower.
No. I actually don't know where that is. We should find out. It's probably around there. But King in that orange Ford Mustang trying to take down Tyler. These two have raced multiple times. Multiple times. I think they've been paired up against each other at various different events.
that'd be a good one. Red Deer in Calgary.
Well, there you go. Now you know. Not too far away from here. A little bit closer. Here, I know Grant is around that area. Looks like Grant's making some final adjustments to the car. Getting pretty ready to go down the racetrack.
We've really been getting a lot of Mustangs today.
A lot of Mustangs here today. We sure keep up on here.
Oh, of course.
It's awesome to see. Awesome to see Ray come up for this event. Save his time.
He is late. He's 45, runs 4:47.9, free, 21 up front.
Everybody up here, so if you want to come up to Rad Torque Raceway, I'm not very good.
Run what you run, there on the slap the label ladders. Run what you
That's what he knows how to do, and that's what he's been doing. Thanks for bringing that
Pronunciations.
Yeah, that should be added too for the announcer's sake.
It is. I love seeing that come up to the line there.
Run what you run, top 16. I will have your ladder down at the base of the tower in 1 minute. Run what you run, top 16. Car numbers 115202.
Faster, he's just gonna break the boost.
Oh yeah, we'll hear it for sure.
Then our next car, Mark Comia, Grand Prairie, Alberta, 09 Corvette in your Summit Lane, and Derek Hansen, Rimby, Alberta, 65 Valiant. He's sponsored by Cylon Auto Parts. They're pulling right, man. We're moving quick. Number 2. We got our next car coming up here. The truck is in the station.
That's going to be interesting to see.
He didn't, I think they, I don't think he back it out in the first one.
Was that the one?
Well, maybe he had to go fix something. Wrote it in. Jason Sinclair at Sherwood Out Park, Alberta, in that 23. Bob had the advantage, but 12-7. I'm going to say Christian Blade.
You know what? I think that might be another one where they made a typo on the tech card. That works for me.
Somebody keep that on the card. Steven.
Yeah, he does.
He took it off. He ran 11:09.3.
He's late. That looks like we got another buy run.
Strathmore helping him out today.
I'm pretty sure this is a vehicle he's driven 15,000 kilometers in, just this year alone.
You're saying something about that. Those of you watching at home, just so you know, Tyler.
It's supposed to be that. It's scary.
862 and 164. Wow. Our next visitor, bring what you brought. Run what you brought.
We've been getting tripped up on all that all day. They gotta think of a better name
Little
for it.
tongue twister, but we got Ramsey McCary in his Opal up here.
It looks like it, yeah.
But just could not make up the deficit that he had at the start line.
We are getting snowed up here. Crazy.
Garcia, he's in his Mustang. They're in your snap lane, and Greg Millenin in your left-hand lane. Man, I keep forgetting what that car is. I can't remember in that nap line, or in the summit lane.
Oh, yeah. No. We don't have the text for it.
We had to fix. We had a little issue. Is he going to be able to hold off Canada? He died. 2, 1.
X275, 18 minutes. X275, 20 minutes to break on the lane.
We'll stop at Tim Hortons there for a breakfast burrito.
Get a double, right? Our next pair, Ryan Brassel and Justin Rossetti. Your Napa lane is Justin. Second lane is Ryan. Justin, he's running that thing. Can't get there first. 1 mile an hour up the edge. Justin got out too squirrely. He was 108 at the 8th,
It's father-son duo around that one. Is that the one? Yeah.
Daniel and Dave, right?
Yes, sir.
Dave there on the starting line. Always around helping Daniel everything he can.
Yeah, he used to be the one running the car until Daniel came along and took over for him.
Yeah, well, Daniel ran junior dragsters. We have that all across Kennedy Parade. And after I came up with the problem, I raced juniors pretty much the most. Round number 2 gets there 8.
We didn't yesterday.
Someone needs to come up.
Maybe not.
We need to go have a talk with someone
Definitely do.
today. But, far from the matter, test first. Yep, coming up here, taking up Byron, her competitor Cody Newsom. Maybe having some issues, maybe having some problems. Not able to come up to the starting line this run, but Tess is going to be moving on into our here's Summit Lane. He's got that beautiful GMC. He's going to be racing up in Matt Glasgow. This is kind of
Yeah, we saw him earlier and he put down a pretty solid run.
I'll have to really good many laps. You know, for a guy who only had 10 laps on that truck,
All time.
since it was built
Wow.
for over the last 2 years. An apology letter for that one, but Matt Glasgow going out the end, he was 124 up front and goes 13.83.9.
We're not allowed to talk about that.
No, I'm not going to talk about that like that ever again, I don't think.
Mammal. Yeah, like an elephant. Mammal.
You mean like us? So if you're guys here, coming up with the national lane, I'm trying to figure out what that comes. I can't quite tell from here. But in the other lane, we have Bulls Keep Racing.
I love that lane.
That is so good. What a last name to have. He's backing it up and putting it back in gear. Backed up from the foot. Yeah, whatever. We'll rock with it.
Maybe it's a superstition.
Oh, probably.
Personally, I call
We got Vinny. I just look at it and I'm like, oh my lord. Yeah. You see the Alberta one is kind of lagging behind. Whatever. Ken Arthur is in the right hand lane. He's got his Nova there. He's in your Napa lane. Vinny in the summit side, which is our bottom. Ken Arthur 10.62.4 at 128. Vinny 10.22 at 138. That reaction time advantage. That was it.
it made the difference.
Vinny, if he's 400 or better, is getting there in front, which is crazy to think that a 400 to a 58 and Vinny could have still won.
You really got to keep your eyes on that tree.
Really do. But Ken going on to the next round. This 400 foot tree getting everyone to work around. But Ray Stewart and Colton Federer are going to try and change that. Colton in your Summit lane and Ray in your Napa lane. Not sure what happened to him. He's unhappy with how something went down the racetrack, so he gets out of it. Which makes Ray Stewart the winner, 11.28.
Is that the Ant Cruiser?
The Ant Cruiser right there, okay?
That'll teach you not to proofread your tech card.
We got David Moss in your left-hand side. He's Dodge Cummins. 2500. And gets there in front 10:30 to 104. 10-12 with a 58 in front. Derek, 997, was trying to get there. He's 200 behind on the start line. Walk start line again.
I think that's what made the difference.
That's it. That was it. Derek could have had that one very easy, but David, yeah.
That's my favorite round number.
Round
number next.
He's in his Chevy Duramax. He's going up against the Dodge. I think this is upgrade kilos. I believe that's what it is.
I tell you, but there's no trailer hitch on it.
I got nothing. On the button already. Jacob, gonna take his leisure way down there. Greg is 11:24 flat.
We're doing that.
That's okay. Yeah, that would make sense.
So, we haven't been able to call your name out this entire time. Ethan Power is right now.
That's a great name for racing.
Ethan Power, he debuted.
Did he?
Yeah. Oh yeah, going into the money at the club last year.
So you're Team Jesse here.
Team Jesse right now, yeah. I'm still a little sour about it. Did a good job. I will admit he went on to up on July 4th and 5th. Let's get
That sounds like a good idea.
he's moving second up front, but he's moving on in your nap lane to round 22.
We really are.
DD Speed Shop was there.
There's powertrain product flags at the start line and at the 8th mile. You can see they're not really moving around too much.
I'm used to seeing them with the toe gears way out on those
Well,
vehicles.
we got a bunch of these cop cars here. They come out here quite often.
They look great.
Oh, they do. They're fast too.
Oh, they gotta be.
Gotta be. But I believe we have one more coming up the side of Trevor Kinsey. Going to be making a pass with Mike. Miss Chevelle.
And this might be the only time that you want to see those red and blue lights here.
We got Trevor getting ready.
It's beautiful. Well, don't put the jinx on him again.
Bracket race it. And he's, well, the driver of this moment is racing up against Terry Hines. And way up.
we'll see what happens. We weren't on the scramble at all, so.
All right, you guys heard it. Sean's ready to hit the scramble button if needed to outrun Justin. Now, where is Justin? Justin, you got your helmet on. Maybe not a bad thing. Let's get in there. Let me hear your thoughts out. Shaun, sing it for a second time, and after all this. Fixing to blow the doors off of Shaun is what Justin has now said. It's a statement. Write it. It's true if he says it. That's what he told me at least. And he said he'd pay me to say that. Shaun actually ran slower than Justin, but he won on a whole shot because he was the first one off feet. Both running a 410 Pro Tree, both running turbo setup. Spun in. And they both want to be on that sticky radial prep. Shaun will roll it. And both will spool the turbos. And Justin Danger Nut runs a 5:49 to Shaun's 5:68. Shaun was up on that tree harder than ever, but it's not.
Out of it, nose there, 911 109, man, he moves.
I wish I could tell you. It's got a prop for sure.
Oh yeah.
Looks like something the Wright brothers would have been taking around.
Wow. You know, like...
Well, they need paper airplanes for starters. The humans could fit in.
Who the thought? You know, back in the day... running test with them. Come on, yeah. Look, to the finals, damn. 8 at 147. That hard stuff all day.
Now here to tell them a little on
the reaction.
Anybody, and I repeat, anybody on property that has entered the racing today that would like to do the grudge match, make your way to the lanes. Anybody, you have a 30-minute window for grudge racing.
I believe this is a log 16. Yes, log 16. 71. 2 diesels. 3,500. Some black smoke.
We can't even see from here.
Today was that flyover. That thing got low.
Or Kennard. In the
If you ever played limbo with that pilot, he's gonna win, hands down. From here?
From the smoke here.
It looks like it from here.
That could be anything.
Well, it's not a Jeep.
And the final semi-pairing, the winner of this will set the finals for the Jeep run.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
But then pulling up second.
You have to get your car in the lane. Let's set up some grudge matches. Attention, all final classes, stick shift, run what you've run quick 16 and run what you've run bottom 32. You have 26 minutes to turn your cars around and come on up. 26 minutes for all finals. Daniel and Matt both complete their burnouts. Rolling on up the pre-stage. We saw Daniel's cousin Ryan hanging one out on the pre-stage earlier. Will Dan do the same? That is not going to be happening. My goodness, Daniel gets the win. On the two-step for what it was like 10, 11, 6. This is the Canadian Chuck Norris's Pontiac. Rich Greedo. All around badass. Doer from all things. Certified GOAT GOAT on the step.
Hope I'm not in your way.
No, you're good.
Okay.
That's why I was adjusting.
Okay. I know I have to stand out here because other people are in my way, so.
And it's going to the pickup truck. Smoke out. This is going to be tough. Come with it. Chris Gould's gonna take it in. Repeats like a... Are y'all ready for me to beat Shaun's ass?
No!
That's what I got this morning. I love it. Hey, all jokes aside, thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for tuning in on Freedom Plus. We appreciate it. This is the first one that we've done. I guarantee it's not going to be the last one. And y'all are going to be the reason why we do another one. Thank y'all for showing up. Y'all are awesome.
Moments away from the final round of the day. Justin versus Shaun of the day here at Border Wars. Shaun, Justin, this is going to be a good one.
Damn, Mike.
Canada.
Damn wireless lights.
Shaun, who will it be? The final round out of 3.
Go Canada.
Now spooling the engines. Who's it going to be?
Okay.
So today was Rad Torque Raceway's Border Wars. So Todd was there and he got No Way guy to sign his shirt along with the other guy. And he bought the mystery box. So this is the mystery box and we're gonna unveil this. Ready? No way. Okay, I got nails. See, I got nails. Oh, I still can't. What kind of tape is this? No way. Ready?
Yep.
Mystery box. Oh, look at all this. What? Fuck's sakes. No way. Look at all this shit. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Keychain. Golf tees. Key. Oh, lanyard. Oh, look out. It's upside down. A hat. Ooh.
More stuff. Holy.
And a bag. And a pen. And a whatever that is. Is it a scraper?
Yeah, it looks like it.
That's a pretty cool box. No way.
So this is what I got in the mystery pack from Shaun. What No Way guy. A bag, a hat, keychain, some stickers, golf tees, pen, a scraper, And I also bought this. And I got Shaun to sign it, and Justin Nunley signed it also. I stopped at the local Saturday meet, and here's some photos from there. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Bye everyone, thanks for watching from Chromeo Production.